I have with me the wonderful, the amazing triple threat, Brettello Russo. Yes, I have been trying to get my friend, an amazing person. He is so talented, and I have him here finally. I'm like, oh my god, yes. And Brettello Russo, bienvenido
Hello.
Chisma Chaos. How are you, my friend?
I'm very, very well. I'm happy to be on this conversation with you right now. I'm
Oh my
excited.
god, I'm so happy
Yeah.
that you're part now officially of Chisma Chaos.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I live for it.
My goodness, my friend. We have history. Yes, we do. We have history. I met you right. I met you at Mariano's.
In Chicago. Yeah, that
Yes.
was a great era. It was a great era. Oh, it was the era almost.
Oh my god, with Jane Elizabeth, may she rest in peace. Yes.
Yes. Oh, bless her heart.
I know. My goodness, we had so much fun. We had so much fun
We
working there.
did. I
Yes.
miss a lot of things about it. I do.
hmm Bertalo, tell me something about, you know what? Everybody has been hitting me up, which is my chaos. People want to know who you are. What is your art? What inspires you? Tell me.
Okay. Well, I'm a musical artist. I've been at it for going on 15 years, if not longer.
Mhm.
Um, it's definitely my main outlet to express myself. I started in high school on GarageBand, and it just
Mhm.
progressed from that. And when I lived there in Chicago, I went to school for music performance and music technology. So within that 4 years, I did music theory. I did learned how to basically make music with computers, edit everything. So I do everything myself, and so I do everything. I'm a one man show, but that's primarily my gig is music.
Hey, Bertalo, what inspires you? Which artists are the artists that you look up to?
Um, well, I'd have to say like my earliest musical influences were probably Britney Spears and Madonna. I love pop music. I love
Mhm.
commercialism. I love the art of commercialism. I just think it's so fun. It's like just the whole marketing aspect of it, the whole artistic aspect of it, just trying to
Yes.
conceptualize something in its entirety and really make it imprint on people. But that was those two artists. I do remember my earliest like memories of like
hmm
the radio being on and like just hearing like because my parents they were very into like rock music, which I love too. That's probably like
hmm
my earliest memories of music, but that was kind of what they gravitated to. And so when I started hearing, those pop songs on the radio, it
hmm
just really caught my ear and it caught my attention, and I was hooked. So
Yes.
I would say they're
Yes.
my earliest, which even now, Madonna's probably, she's in my top three. I
Oh
love
my
her
goodness, I love Madonna.
obsessed
Confessions
with her.
on the dance floor.
Yes, yes, gosh, that album is so good. I'm obsessed with that album. And then I actually think that she's doing a continuation of it. She's been teasing that
2.0.
she's doing
Yes.
part two.
hmm
Yes, I'm so excited for that. I love Madonna. I love Madonna.
I do
Um,
too.
when I got into high school, I mean, given my age and everything, I do want to say Lady Gaga was probably a really big
Oh,
musical
fabulous.
influence to me
Yes.
as well. Yeah, I love her as well. I mean, who can't? You gotta love
Of
her.
course, yes. My goodness. Did you ever, me and you were from Chicago, and did you go to Berlin and were you there that moment that Lady Gaga was there performing Just Dance? Oh my goodness.
I I
Tell me.
wish. I wasn't, but I wish. I wish. I wish. I wish.
Oh my
I,
goodness. Yes, tell me, honey.
that would be amazing if I could. I've seen her. Actually, she was the first concert I ever went to, though.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was the first concert I had ever went to. Was the Monster Ball,
Oh,
which
yes.
was her
Mhm.
second album. That was the first concert. I flew to Chicago to see her. It was, gosh, at the United Center, I believe,
Yes.
and that was before I even lived in Chicago. I had flew there just to see her, and
Mhm.
that was one of the main reasons why I moved there is because I fell in love with the city. Um, but yes, I love it. What an amazing way to rip off the bandage, if you will, like with all performing artists as your first concert.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy.
I remember when she performed in Chicago at Berlin, which unfortunately shut down. But I remember she had performed Just Dance and Paparazzi and with Lady Starlight, if I'm not mistaken. And everyone was like, oh my gosh, she's a fluke. And I was like, no, this one is going far. I was like,
Yeah, little
me
did they
and
know.
James and James, we were like, whoa, she's going far. Like,
That is so fun. I love that. I wish I was there.
yes, I wasn't there, unfortunately, but oh, Lady Gaga, amazing.
I do
Amazing.
love to see those contrasts of the earlier, like the beginnings of people's careers, versus the stardom that she has now. I think that, what a tremendous success story. I would love.
Oh,
That's what I want. Well, that's to be realistic. That's what I want. So,
a fun fact, did you know that Lady Gaga performed at Coachella in 2007, if I'm not mistaken, with Lady Starlight?
or it was it Lollapalooza?
Uh,
Lollapalooza.
yes, you're right. You're correct. Yes,
Yes.
Lollapalooza.
Yeah.
That is
Chi
right.
Town. Chi Town.
Yes, yeah.
But they're in the same vein, though. I get it. The big, well-known festivals. So I
Mhm.
understand where you're going with that.
Yes, yes. I was like, oh my god, Coachella? No, it's
I know,
Lollapalooza.
right? Now it's all about Coachella. Coachella, Coachella, Coachella.
I know. My goodness, that is something. Um, Brettello, you have such an amazing voice. An artist that you did not mention, Christina Aguilera. I feel like you
Oh,
have
I love
her
her.
vocal inspiration.
I wish. I love how her voice. I think she is very vocally gifted. I wouldn't say I share that same amount of gift with my vocals, but
Mhm.
that if anybody were to draw that kind of similarity or parallel, I would only take it in the uttermost complimentary way because she's just got an amazing voice. But you want to know a fun fact?
Oh, tell me.
Lady Gaga, her vocal coach when she was 13 is the same vocal coach that Christina Aguilera had when
Oh.
she was, I think, with Disney. So sometimes some of their nuances and their vocal technique does kind of present itself in a similar way. And I will say, potentially, where Gaga was a very big influence on me even going forward with music. Honestly,
Mhm.
she has inspired me to do music, um, like pursue it. So honestly, it could be because of that. I mean, maybe because when I first started singing, I did try to kind of I we're all singing along with songs that we love. So who knows?
Mhm.
Maybe that's it. I don't know. I wish I knew his name. I don't recall his name. That
Ooh,
vocal
ooh.
coach. I think his name it might be Christopher or something, but that might be it. But I do love Christina. I love her too.
Oh my god, that it makes sense. The resonance in your voice, your what do you consider yourself? A soprano or what?
I would call myself a baritone
Mm,
because I kind of have some baritone tendencies where I have a really rich and capable lower register,
you do.
but in reality, my notes do exist in a tenor. And but because of the timbre of my voice, the color of my voice, even if I could be singing the same notes as maybe another tenor, like let's say, I don't know, Justin Timberlake or Justin Bieber or something of that sort, it
Mhm.
still has a deeper sound to it almost. But I've actually learned here recently, within the last few years, I picked up vocal lessons again for the first time since I graduated college with a vocal coach that kind of helped me with a more contemporary approach to singing.
Yes.
Because I did classical when I was in school, and that was like opera. And I did a little bit of musical theater for a little while because my vocal teacher, I think she got frustrated with my sight reading abilities. Classical music is very demanding. It's very they take it very, very seriously. And I
Mhm.
think she told me, she was like, you're just memorizing these. She's like, you really have to sight read. You really have to pay attention to these little details and nuances that classical music calls for. I loved it though, because, I got to sing, Italian arias and stuff from like the 1600s. And who doesn't love that? And,
Exactly.
but recently I have learned to dictate differently. I've also learned to showcase my higher register a little bit more. I'll just
Mm,
say that.
mm. You have such an amazing voice. Talking about David Bowie rings a bell to me, like with your image, and you are so beautifully artistic. It reminds me like androgynous would be the word.
I like that. I mean, that once again, if anybody could draw that kind of a parallel, I would only take that in the most complimentary way because
Yes.
was so talented.
Oh my
He
goodness,
really
David
did have,
Bowie, yes.
yeah, an artistic, just everything about him oozed artist.
Exactly. Oh my goodness. His album, what was it? Was it Spider Man or Mars or Spider or whatnot?
I'm trying to think. Hmm. Hmm. Now, if we start diving into his discography, I might not have the most, recent deep dive into it. I have done it at one point, but it's really, at the moment, I'm trying to think, but I can't, it doesn't. The biggest standout record that comes to my mind is his song
Tell
Let's
me.
Dance, Let's Dance. But that's probably one of my favorite ones, but I know his goes really, really deep. It's kind of like Prince. They've
Yeah.
just
Oh my goodness, Prince.
done so
Yes.
much. It's if you just like on the spot try to think about it, it's like where do you even start? You know?
Exactly. Yes. Prince, when he did the whole Vanity Six, he created so much, so much, such an influence on music.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he was really talented as a musician, like as a guitarist, a lyricist. He was the real deal too. I would love to. I always kind of wanted that level of commercial success and to
Mhm.
exist in that kind of space, but the more time that I've spent not existing in that kind of uber stardom um, area, I've kind of learned to appreciate that would be a kind of difficult lifestyle to have. Though I can appreciate it, though I always did, everybody that goes into the industry wants to be as big as, these artists. But, I kind of appreciate that maybe I don't necessarily have that level of commercial success.
Talking of which, you hit a point, and this is something that I want to ask you. You built an aura of mystery around your name. Is Brettello Russo a character, or is it 100% you? Like, that's why I was a little bit conflicted. I was like, okay, would it be Brettello or Brettello Russo?
Well, I love that question. Brettello Russo would definitely be me to my
Hmm.
most authentic, self. Uh, but Brettello singularly, there potentially is, anybody who's kind of an artist or anybody who is putting themselves out there. If you're not using a pseudonym or a stage name,
Exactly, yes.
you but just going by my first name, I mean, it's iconic enough. So I
Oh, of course,
do,
you're playing like a Madonna, a Cher,
yeah, exactly. So there is a
singularly.
level of,
Yes.
you do kind
Who
of
do you
put on
think
that.
you are, Angeline?
Love that, yes,
Yes, I
absolutely.
love it.
So there's a level of it. There's a level of, yes, where you have to kind of develop an artist persona, but that artist persona it's me. It's just my own personal growth and evolution as a musician and as a
Mhm.
songwriter.
Oh, that's wonderful. I love that about you. Love it. Now, let's talk about Blood Moon Fever. What was the history behind that? What was your inspiration?
Well, I love anything and everything vampiric. I
Mhm.
love touching on themes of vampirism. I my whole coming of age like comfort show was Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I love it.
I was obsessed with that show. I thought I was going to be the next Slayer, even though I think I'm not.
I may be in the next layer.
You know what I mean? I was like, maybe I can magically just develop a uterus and become the next Slayer. Anyways,
Yes.
um, but I love anything that's vampire themed. It goes deeper than that. I love the Blade trilogy with Wesley Snipes. I love Interview with the Vampire. I love anything in that vein. So I knew last year that I wanted to touch on that again. But I wanted it to have a 80s aesthetic. I'm very drawn to the synth wave.
Oh my goodness, honeybee. Your rework on your song, I cannot stop playing it. I love it. Love it. People, please, it is available on iTunes, Amazon, and every platform musically. Love, love, love your the way that you reworked it.
Thank you. Yes, I tried to, with my album that I did last year, I tried to have eh, versions of them that were a little bit more 80s sounding because
Hmm.
even, during this time of the year, talking about spooky season, some of my favorite horror movies were from the 80s era. So I knew I wanted Blood Moon Fever to have that kind of 80s dance. I wanted it to be very campy.
Hmm.
In my mind, it would have been something if it was like an 80s prom, scene during Halloween or during just an 80s prom, and it gets basically, what's the word I'm looking for? It gets where somebody kind of ruins the party, whatever. Anyways,
Yes.
just vampires start. And actually, funny enough, the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie, that was
Oh my god, I
a
love
big
that.
part of the storyline. The movie before the series ever came out was
Yes.
there was a high school dance, and it did get basically ransacked by vampires. But I knew I wanted it to have a campy approach to it. I sound late 80s, and I wanted it to kind of be like a chase, like I just see this eccentric vampire known as myself, basically just in this uh, catch and prey kind of situation,
Hmm.
very that. And I'm very happy with how it turned out. I love it. I love it.
Oh my god, I love your music. It is so wonderful. I absolutely love it. And the industry can be a little bit brutal. What's been the hardest moment so far for you?
I think today the hardest part about navigating the music industry is how difficult it can be
Hmm.
to try to get any kind of um, acknowledgement, but then also to try to get people to give you a chance. It's very kind of gate kept, and
Yeah.
I think that's kind of unfortunate. I
Hmm.
think
Agreed.
it's also when you're when you're doing things on yourself, when you're not signed with a label, when you kind of can even wear all of these hats and do everything by yourself, you're you're putting a lot more on you. So I think that's been hard because I don't have a team of producers and
Hmm.
things making it happen and making the vision come to. It's just me at this point. But another hard aspect to it is, how do I word this?
Exactly.
I'm trying to think. It's a difficult thing about it has been you're often compared to bigger artists that do have those things,
Of course,
and
that is
it's
such
not
a
fair.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I know that. Yes.
Yeah. So it's like my Spotify Wrapped, if I had 2,000 listeners in a year, I remember a couple years ago somebody had commented when I had posted it on my story. They were like, "Is that even a lot?" And we don't even think of it because we, like these big artists, we follow them online and they're like, "Oh, I had, 6 million listeners this last year. Thank you. I love you guys so much." And I'm like, you're comparing an independent, small artist to somebody who, has multi-million dollars thrown into their career. And I'm like, that has been the hardest part for me. It's just kind of being compared to those success stories.
Brettello, you are really mum. You're really quiet on social media. How does that work out for you? Like, you don't promote much.
Yes. Here recently, within the last couple of years, I've taken a little bit more time for myself.
Hmm.
Um, I did during Halloween last year. I had held on to a lot of material for about 5 years that I just was working on, and I kind of released it all at once. And I, I kind of think the right approach. I think that putting out a lot of stuff that you've worked on for 5 years all at once kind of overwhelms people.
Hmm.
So I've been trying to kind of dial it back, and I learned a lot of things kind of got overlooked. So I'm trying to kind of change my approach, but then also I'm trying to just be present with my everyday life and kind of just give myself a little bit more time and less pressure to
Of
kind of
course, yes.
market myself.
Definitely, because people need to listen to your music. It is amazing. I absolutely love it. I am infected by your blood moon. Yes.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you.
No, 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 no. Definitely. I love it. And Bertel, who, I think I asked this question already. An artist that influences you vocally, let's say that.
Okay, just strictly vocally.
Hmm.
That is a good question. If I had to say vocally,
Okay, let's break it down. Let's break it down and do female and male version. For me, it's always Frank Sinatra. I love him. Love, love, love Frank Sinatra.
gosh, what a voice.
I
Yeah, he was such
know.
a good crooner, and yes, that whole generation and era of music
Bob
was
Marley as
iconic.
well.
If I had to say a female vocal influence, I probably would still go with Lady Gaga. I would say that
Mhm.
vocally, um, I probably have been influenced by her significantly.
Mhm.
If I were to go with a male, I would probably say maybe Depeche Mode. Um, they're a band from they had a really big heightened success in the 80s.
Oh yes.
Maybe Billy Idol possibly.
Mm, I love it. Yes. Love, love, love that.
Other than that, I'm not sure. My ear draws to a female voice more than it does a male voice. That much is certain.
Likewise. Yes, me too.
Yeah.
For me, it's always been Whitney Houston, Queen, Queen Kong.
Oh gosh, I love. Yeah, she was
Oh,
the voice. as they would say, the voice.
Love Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey,
Oh,
amazing.
I love her. I love her personality.
Oh, I do too. She's so,
Her personality is so. Oh my god, I love it. I
I
love
know,
it.
such a diva. Which, and she said it herself. There's nothing wrong being a diva. Nothing whatsoever.
Yeah,
And
I will
I
say this:
tell me,
she has made me that statement she's made, literally that specific one, has made me feel less guilty about kind of. It's almost like advocating for yourself. It's almost like
an acceptance.
holding people to a standard, holding people to a boundary, but then also just like knowing that you deserve things, or you know. So I agree with that.
I do too, definitely. She is such a boss lady. Love her. Love her. And when it comes to male artists, Michael Jackson, oh my goodness.
Now he was, he definitely was iconic.
That
He
vocal
to
prowess.
yeah, that level of success is bonkers. That would be the most overwhelming career to have ever.
Yes, definitely. He is the king of pop, definitely.
Oh, what a title too!
I
What
know.
a title!
And you know what? Britta, let's talk about Cher. People don't give her flowers.
Oh, I love Cher.
Oh, me
Now
too.
she's
She
probably
is the goddess of pop.
yeah, she's in my top. In my top, I have my top three boomer generation artists that I love. I have Cher, Dolly Parton, Bette Midler.
Oh, Dolly
They're
Parton.
kind of like their own little trinity for me. And then I've got my other trinity, which is Madonna, Lady Gaga, and Gwen Stefani. So I've got my two trinities. I would say there might be like a more recent artist trinity too developing at some point. Some contenders, but yeah, Cher is definitely in that holy trinity for me. I
Oh my
love
goodness.
her music.
Before Madonna walked, Cher was the one that broke all those boundaries. Cher is the one. And
Well, I love
mhm.
because her producers actually invented autotune.
Oh, with the
And I
song
think that's
Believe.
so amazing. Yeah, Believe was the first song that ever had autotune. Her
Mhm.
producers invented that technology, the whole pitch correction. And I remember the first time I heard that song. I mean, that stuck out to me like it was, oh my God, it was amazing. And she actually did a follow up album called Living Proof that was
Right
nothing
after
but
9/11, yes.
and auto tune. And I remember seeing her on Will and Grace when I watched it on this little TV with like antenna ears. And I would stay up late just to watch it. And I didn't realize why I was gravitated towards it at the time, but it makes sense to me now. But I love that whole album, Living Proof. And I love auto tune. I will say I love auto tune.
My goodness, Brettello. Talking of, did you listen to Cher's homage to ABBA? SOS.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. She does really good in that kind of music because you can tell she enjoys it a lot,
yes.
and it translates when she does that kind of music.
Mm-hmm. Love it, love it. That album was such a knockout. I was like, oh my goodness, Cher singing ABBA.
Last year she had a Christmas album. I thought that was fun. It
Oh,
was definitely a Cher kind of approach to it, but it was fun.
oh my goodness, yes. Absolutely love her. She is such a goddess. Love her. Bertello, now, how do we find you on social media? You're really mum.
Well, I'm the one and only. No, Brettello. My handle is just Brettello on Instagram.
Mhm.
On Facebook, it's just Brettello Russo. I'm active on X. I don't particularly. I don't use it. I have a handle on there, but
Neither. Mhm.
so yeah, I don't ever put anything on there. Instagram is my favorite social media platform. I do have TikTok as well, and it's just Brettello, Brettello. I do plan on using that more after the new year as my primary outlet. I've been focusing on doing live performances here within the last 2 years, and to kind of stretch that muscle. But I do plan on taking things to a more digital platform because it's convenient and I can do
Mhm.
it at home, or I can do I have a lot of fun things planned for it. But so I do plan on being a little bit more active on TikTok in the near future.
Oh, fabulous. Bertello, okay, I know you're a big fan of Halloween. Who is your favorite villain?
Ooh, villain. I've got a lot. Let's see, villain. I know. I'm like, gosh, I've got a lot. I will say though, I do love Elvira. I think Elvira was everything of the movies,
Oh my
everything
goodness,
about the
she is amazing.
character.
Yes.
Those movies were just, oh my god, they were so funny because I like the campy aspects of Halloween too. But if I'm going to get more into like the serious, like macabre, like darker, if I had a darker favorite villain, it probably would go into the Blade trilogy. It would probably be whoever the villain was in those movies for each film, or it might be. I'm trying to think. I really loved the whole Underworld franchise. That was like a really, really good. Like
Oh,
the main head vampire on that. It was really, yeah. I love all those movies. If anything's a vampire movie, now okay, shade. I am not familiar with Twilight though.
oh,
I tried to watch the first movie and I gravitated towards a little bit different energy surrounded with that whole genre, if you will, of like vampires. And I didn't gravitate towards it so much. It's not to say that it's bad, and it's no judgment on anybody who does enjoy it because I understand why. At the end of the day, it's kind of like a love story to some extent. But yeah, that is one I'm not familiar with if we were going to go in that direction. But anything that was like Van Helsing, yeah, Blade trilogy, Underworld, and I love zombies too. Don't get me started on that. But
oh my god, for me, it would be Freddy Krueger, hands
oh
down.
gosh, no, we're talking about classic horror movies.
Yes,
Yeah,
honeybee,
okay.
that's what I'm
See,
talking about.
yeah, that's flipping my mind. I'm getting into like
I
these
know, you went in
movies.
deep.
All above Nightmare on Elm Street. I would have to say Freddy Krueger I would agree with you on that. I would absolutely
Oh,
agree with that because Michael Myers and Jason are great, but they don't have dialogue, so it's just
sorry.
all suspense and jump scare. Freddy Krueger really did a good job at psychologically taunting you before you.
Yes, Robert England, the actor that portrayed Freddy Krueger, such an amazing job. Wes Craven,
Iconic.
oh my
Oh,
goodness.
iconic. I would love that. Honestly, if I've literally fantasized and dreamed about this, if I ever were to take on any one role in a horror film like that, it would have to be Freddy Krueger because of the dialogue, because of
Yes,
the acting.
yes.
Absolutely. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but let's put it out there in the universe because I have definitely fantasized about it. I'm like, that would be the dream role. I actually last year rewatched the entire film franchise because I usually take this time of the year to do that, to revisit a
Mhm.
lot. My mother's obsessed with horror movies, and I probably saw all those films way before I ever should have. But hindsight, looking back, I appreciate it. At the time, when you get a little bit scared and you start having pretty gnarly nightmares as a kid, you're
Yes,
fun.
yes. Oh
But now
yeah.
I'm just like, it worked, because I love it.
Likewise, likewise. Oh my goodness, it. Oh my goodness, Stephen
Oh
King, the
yes, that
master
was
of horror.
great. Oh my god, I love Pennywise, and I love the original. I love the original movies. I do love the remakes too. I'm really excited about Welcome to Derry coming out on Max.
HBO
I'm going to
Max.
be watching.
Yes.
Yes. Oh yes, yes. Oh yeah. They reverted. I forgot. They went to Max there for a while, and then they went back to HBO.
That actor, what a hunk. Oh my goodness, I
Oh,
absolutely
Skarsgård.
love him.
Yeah, he's quite attractive.
Oh, I love him. I absolutely. What's his name? Bill Skarsgård.
Bill, he's 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 fun.
Oh, he's not fun. He's just sexy.
Yeah,
Bill
he,
Skarsgård, listen to this.
he can make me float.
You know what? I'll pop a balloon for him.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I would love to.
Yes.
I'll float too for him.
Oh,
You know what I also saw going around? I love the whole Alien franchise as well, and I just finished Alien Earth, which was I think it was produced by FX, but there was a whole meme going around about the xenomorph. It's like this 6'3" guy who's in the costume because
mhm.
they digressed from CGI and they went into the practical effects, and there was a whole meme on how attractive and hot that the guy that's in the xenomorph outfit is, and you need to look it up.
Oh
He's
my goodness, yes.
he's
You know what?
quite
Point
attractive.
that
Yeah,
down. Yeah. Oh, I will look that up.
you have to.
Oh my goodness, Brettello, you did a song. You did a remix for Kesha, "Boy Crazy," if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I
Oh
did.
my goodness,
Um, yeah, she's an independent artist now. She has her own record label.
love her.
And
Her album is amazing.
oh yeah, I love her. I think she's an amazing person. I love that she's
Love
from
her too.
Tennessee too. Um, and yeah, I love her. But her record label and producers and everything, they were hosting basically a contest
Hmm.
for artists to make their own versions and remixes of them. And so I threw my hat in the ring. I ultimately did not win, and I didn't get on the album, the remix album, but I'm very happy with how it turned out.
Love
I
it.
thought it was really cool. Yeah, I'm very happy. I worked really hard on it.
Oh my goodness. To all the listeners, please listen to Bertello and Kesha. Love, 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 love it. Boy, crazy. Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Oh my goodness. Talking about Kesha, which is her. Well, actually, what's your favorite track from her album?
From her new one,
Mm-hmm.
well, I think working on Boy Crazy probably would have. I would probably have to say it would be that one because spending that much time with it probably made me a little bit partial to it, to be honest with you. But other than that, if I didn't say it was Boy Crazy, gosh, it probably would be. I love Love Forever.
Love. Mm-hmm.
That one's really really good, and Joyride's really good too. So I would say it's probably Joyride and Love Forever.
Oh my goodness, for me, it would be Red Flag. Love it.
Yes, that one's so good too. It's so
Yes, yes.
unapologetic. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, red and that vibrato that she does, like red flag. I love it. I'm like, oh my goodness, Kesha is killing it.
Yes. I like how whole unapologetic that entire album is
It
actually.
really
It's
is.
nice to see that
Yes,
she's just doing what she wants to do. I mean, good for her. Because I'm here for it. I'm subscribed. I'm
me
here
too.
for it.
I'm booked. Love it, love it. But hello, what is something that? What is your favorite track that you have recorded? What is your absolute that you say, good, I did
Personal
this.
favorite from my own discography.
Hmm.
That's a little bit of a difficult question
I know. It's
because I do
quite
feel like
tricky.
it probably depends on my mood. If I had to say to date, I really love my song called Love Struck.
I love it. Oh my goodness. Yes.
Probably one of my, it's up there because it's so glittery and sparkly and
It
it's
reminds me of Kylie
about
Minogue.
love. Yes. Oh my God. And I love Kylie Minogue. We can
Me
sit here and talk
too.
about her for days. Honestly, I love her too.
I know me too.
I actually recorded a version of one of her songs.
Oh, which one?
Uh, it's Love at First Sight. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Love at First
Oh
Sight.
my goodness. Love at
And I've been
first
holding
sight.
on to it for years and years and years because I just don't want it to not, I don't know. I just don't want it to get slept on, if you will. But I will eventually one day put that out there. But yes, I love Kylie Minogue. I'm obsessed with her too.
Oh my God, Bertel, if you can you do homage a song of Kylie Minogue, which is I Believe in You? Oh,
Oh my gosh, that album Aphrodite
yes,
is probably my top. Yeah, I love
yes,
her.
yes,
Um, I loved the whole Grecian god and goddesses and all of that
yes,
beautiful. Yes,
Venus.
I wanted. Oh God, yes, I'm here for it. Have you seen the tour video from it?
Oh, the new one. No, I have not.
Well, I mean, from the Aphrodite, she did it. It was in the UK, but they didn't televise it. They recorded it, and it was, oh my gosh, I wish if I could have only been there in person. But to even see that stage design and how they did everything and how they still incorporated the costumes, it's beautiful. It's like a Grecian fantasy.
Bertella, when she came out of a disc player, oh my goodness. She
Yeah,
literally, and that disc player, like, lifted her up. I was like, Kylie, you are
she's
the one.
really good about. What I love about her is that she's very tasteful and
Elegant. Hmm.
yes, I love that about her. I love that she still gets to give you all of the seductive energy, all of the sex appeal, all of the everything, but it's just in such an elegant and tasteful way. And I love that about her.
Me
Like to
too.
be able to do that, perfection.
Yes. Oh, love it. Love, 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 love her. Oh, yes. Bertella, how do you see yourself in 5 years? Tell us. Tell everyone that's listening to Chisma e Chaos.
That's a good question. Where I would like to see myself artistically in 5 years, I would like to see myself with more opportunity for live performance. I think that that's something that I haven't got to do as much.
Mhm,
It's really easy to be at home in my free time and to, sit at my workspace at my computer
mhm.
and work, on music and things. But like be present with that vision and the stuff I've created and written and being able to share that with people in that aspect would be really really nice. I would love to be able to have more opportunity to perform live, and I would like to have a little bit stronger of a fan base for sure. For sure, I
Mhm.
think that's what we all want, right?
No, of course, definitely. And you're gonna get it, you're gonna become international thanks to Chisma Eat Chaos.
Yes, excited. Thank you so
Oh
much.
my god, honey. When I first met you, I was so starstruck. I was like, oh my goodness, who is Brettello Russo? This Italian handsome man. My goodness, so much talent. I knew it from the get go at Vero. Oh, woo! I
I
was
know.
like, who
Vero,
is this?
Vero Cafe.
Yes.
The gelati, I love them.
Yes, Marianos. Oh my goodness.
That gelato sometimes.
Yes. I was like, oh, talent, 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 talent.
Yes, and then we got to practice my Spanish with you sometimes. I liked that. That was fun.
See, with you, my Italian, which I don't speak it fluently, I speak French a little bit more. Je parle un peu le français, monsieur, but Italian, I just can't get it. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
I
hard.
understand. It's hard to keep up. It really is. If you don't have somebody to practice with it, it can get a little bit difficult.
It is. It is difficult. And it is a Romanesque language.
Yeah. hmm
Hmm.
Entonces, a partir de
Ah,
ahora, hablamos en español, ¿no?
Que fai, buon amici.
I'm going rogue.
I know, you did, literally.
Yeah, so I was
Je ne
like,
sais quoi, monsieur.
because I listened to episodes, and I was like, ooh, I want to check this out. I want to see what it's all about. I love it. I love it. I love it, and I love you. And I did, hear they're in Spanish, and I think that's really really cool. Well, and I was like, huh. I was like, wouldn't that be something? If only I had the capability to have the entire interview in Spanish, but I don't.
Oh my goodness. If you were to record your songs in Spanish, Brettello, you would smash.
I
Oh,
would love to do that. I do have one Spanish song called "Bajo las Estrellas,"
Bajo
and
las
I love it.
estrellas. Ooh, for our
Yeah.
listeners, Brettello, Bajo las estrellas. I have not listened to it, I'm not gonna lie. I will look
Well,
that
I
up.
pulled it offline
Mhm,
because I'm trying to kind of rework some of my stuff.
mhm.
But I have written it and it is recorded, and yeah, so it will be out one day eventually.
Honeybee, you have an arsenal of music, amazing music. Ooh.
Oh, I've been sitting on a lot of stuff for a while for sure.
Yeah, and everything is available on iTunes. Bretelo on iTunes. All of it. Ooh, I was going through your, what is it called? Your arsenal of music. And I was like, oh my goodness, Bertalo. Such.
Yeah, I've got a pretty good amount out right now. I mean, I started my first EP I released in 2015, and my first song I released in 2014. But I have been working on some things. They're no
Mhm.
longer up because they were a little dated for the time. But I've been at it for a while. I've got some stuff that goes back that is still up. But yeah, I definitely have a good amount within the last 15 years.
Bratello. Now, I have some questions from fans. Okay,
Okay.
let me give you some questions. First of all, question number one. Are you single?
Ooh. Oh Lord, that's a loaded question.
And this question
Uh,
is from Maritza from Texas, Houston. Asking,
am I
is
single?
Bertello single?
Publicly, yes. Say that. The public persona, of course. I'm always single. I'm ready to mingle.
Oh,
Of course, I'm open.
oh, darling. Okay. Second question. This is from Rockford, Illinois. And the question comes from Chris. Chris asks, Bertello, is he. Oh, wait, hold on. Ooh, ooh. Okay. I can't understand. Is he working on video? Oh, got it. Are you working on video on social media?
Like music videos?
Yes.
Mm, I've got some plans for that. That is one venue that I have yet to be able to do, and one of the main reasons I haven't done a music video yet is because I'm able to do so much with the music myself, where I do everything, and I've really crafted that skill over the last decade to be able to do everything myself. But with video, that is a whole other skill set in
Mm-hmm.
itself.
Yeah.
And because my music has always kind of been more elevated, I would say, because I work really hard on it, and I've been able to do it. Um, I haven't done it yet because I want it to be just right. I want it to match what my music sounds like. I would hate for the track to just sound like anything that could be on the radio, and then you see the video and you're like, huh, it leaves
Exactly.
something to be desired. But I have some plans because it's very visual. It's just as much visual as it is, sonic. A sonic
Mm-hmm.
experience. We crave that visual attachment. I do have some plans. I have been acquiring a lot of things over the years because I have so many ideas. A lot of the times when I'm making music and writing music, coming up with these themes and concepts. I absolutely have visuals attached to them and tied to them, but it's just hard to accomplish that on my own. And I haven't found anyone that I can really work with to do a music video yet that will kind of meet me on the same kind of level, if you will. But I've acquired a lot of stuff. I definitely have ideas, and it will happen. That is definitely, I would say sooner rather than later.
Oh, lovely. Okay, so we have another question from Chelsea. Chelsea is from New York, and Chelsea asks, Bertello, do you have a TikTok account?
Yes, I do. I'm falling short. I have not been able to give it the attention it needs, but I will. I definitely, for my New Year plans going into 2026, I do plan on being more present on there because I think it's a great platform. I think that there's such a large audience there, and I think you can really find like-minded people and people who can appreciate your art. So I will definitely work on that. And actually, to tie the video and visual element from the previous question, I am kind of looking to use TikTok to be more visual and be able to kind of give people the Brettello visual experience.
Love it, yes. And we have another question here, and that is from Ricard, and he is from London, UK, asking, Bertello, do you plan to going, wait, hold on, are you planning on going to the UK or Europe?
Ooh. I have been to the UK once, and I
I
loved
saw
it.
your picture of
I
Paris.
Yes, I went to London one time from Paris. I took, I think it's like a ferry boat across. I believe it was the English Channel. It was really cool because I took a bus and I don't know why I thought there would be a bridge or something, but the bus literally drove onto this big ferry boat. And then it dropped us off in the UK. And I did spend some time in London, and I thought it was so cool. I thought it was so cool. I love Europe. You know, my Italian heritage, and my
Oh,
grandmother is
yes.
from Italy, from Capri, and I loved being over there, and I liked that I was, still able to speak English, and it was really cool. Um, I would love to go back. I would absolutely love to go back. And I really feel like the European market, European listener is better suited for my music, actually. I think Kylie Minogue is a good example of her music. People in Europe love it. We love it here too in the Americas. I
Mhm.
mean, obviously, what's not to love? But her music resonates so much with the European audience, and I really do feel like my music would be really appreciated more in Europe. So I would love to go over there, and I would love to spend some time um, with my music over there specifically. But yes, I will say I will be back one day. I don't know when, but
Yes.
I will be.
Okay, and we have another question, and this question is from Isabella from Italy. From Parma. Is-
Paisana.
yeah. Yes, Isabella asks, will you sing a cover of Será porque te amo? I love it. Yes. Isabella, love that song.
Oh yeah. Para perché ti amo. Yeah,
Ooh,
that song is so
he, he hit
iconic.
that for you, honeybee. Yes.
Oh, that would be great. I thought about it once, honestly. I was listening to it on repeat for the longest time because I'm like, oh, this song is
Iconic.
so good. It's just it makes you feel happy. I don't know what
It
it is about it.
does. It
That
does.
song
It's
just makes
so.
you
Yes, I agree
feel
with you.
good. It's iconic. Yes, I would. I would love to do it one day. I would love to sing that one day.
Isabella? Well, you heard here Brettello Russo singing Será porque te amo. That was amazing. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Can we do? Oh, tell me. Okay. Can you hit a note, Isabella? We're doing this for you on Chisma and Chaos. Let him hit the note. Hit it.
Oh my gosh, you want me to sing it right now?
If you can, if you want.
Oh, I'm still.
Oh my god, I'm putting you on the spot. Sorry.
No, I'm like on the. I'm like I'm trying to think of the words. It's like what like che confusione sarà perché ti amo è un'emozione che cresce piano piano. Anyways,
Oh,
but
you
yeah,
did it!
yeah, I did it.
Wow, amazing. Isabella, that's your hit. There we go. Brettello,
There you
lo
go.
hice por ti.
There's my little snippet with my, just my very underwhelming performance of it. But
No, 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 it
if
was
I had
amazing.
time to spend
Oh,
with it, I would love it.
Brettello, you know you have an amazing voice. It's so amazing. I love listening to your music. It charms
On
me.
a good day,
Oh, wait,
Italian
what?
song called Innamorato di te, and it's really good.
Enamorado.
Yeah, Innamorato di te. It is.
Ah!
I love it.
Brettello, we're closing up on this episode, but my goodness, you are so amazing, Brettello.
Thank
Brusso
you. You are.
hermoso.
You are, and I thank you for asking me to come on. I'm so excited for it. I'm so excited to listen. I'm so excited for everything, all of it.
Oh my god, honey, you're part of the family, and with Chinma
Yay!
Chaos, you are now LinkedIn, and I'm so happy that
Yay!
you are. Ah!
Thank you. Thank you. I am too. I am too. We solidified it. We're icons
Yes,
now.
yes, honeybee. Oh my goodness, and what? Oh, you know what? Before we close out, what is something that you would give or to the world? Because the world is a little bit, cray cray, but
Hmm.
what would be your beauty, your something that you would give to the world? Like,
An impression. An impression I
yes,
would
an
like to leave
impression
for everyone.
or, positivity.
Um, if I were to say musically, I would say get lost in the fantasy. Music is such an
Love it.
escape for people, and I think that's why it's such a universal language. Is we're able to
Mhm.
escape into these worlds, and we're able to hear our emotions, as a reflection. And I would say get lost in the fantasy. Um, but philosophically, I would say just try to find the light in everyone because we
Ooh,
definitely need that.
yes,
Yes. And
yes.
be the light as much as you can. I know it's hard
Oh,
sometimes.
Bretelo, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. That's something that I force forward. The world needs to be, we need light.
Yeah,
You have to be a
we do.
beacon of
We
light.
do. And I always try to exist within a positive space. One of the expressions I love is there's two wolves
And
in
you
everybody,
too. That's why I
and you have to
love you.
feed the wolf that is, whichever wolf you feed more is going to be how, you live your life and how the space you exist in. And so I just always try to feed the positive, good energy that we all possess.
Exactly. And that's why I absolutely love you. That's why I consider you my close friend. My Brettello
Yeah.
Russo, bello, hermoso.
Roberto.
Ah!
Love
Ooh.
it.
Oh my god. People are gonna think like, oh, what's going on here? No, but
I love it. I love it.
I know, I know. Brettello Russo, mi amigo hermoso, my beautiful friend. Listen to his music, Google it, and find it
Ahorita,
on.
ahorita mismo.
Yes, you are so beautiful, and I am so grateful to have you as a friend. Thank you.
I am so grateful to have you as a friend too.
Oh, thank you, baby. All right, we're gonna kick off. And that's done. Thank you so much for being part of Chisma y Chaos.
Yay!
Woo!
I'm
I love you.
Oh, I love you too. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, baby.
Mhm.